Good morning. Today we're going to talk about Outlook 2016, how to send a meeting invite. As you can see, I've opened up Outlook. From your Outlook menu, you want to go to your bottom left-hand corner. I've changed the settings on mine so that it displays a little bit more clear. And you can do that by your navigation options and just changing your display. You can change the order, you can show the maximum amount, you can move them up and down, or you can reset them to the default settings. So I changed my settings to display my calendar or my mail, calendar, people, and tasks, and it's clearly abbreviated at the bottom or written out. So from here, you want to go to your calendar. Okay, there's several ways that you can start a new invite. The easiest way and the most common way is to pick out your day and double click on the day. Once you double click on the day, this taskbar will pop up as a new event, Untitled. It looks similar to an email, has your date and your time, and you can change that to a specific time, or you can do it for all day. So now I'll go over some of the options that are on top. First thing I'll go over is Scheduling Assistant. What this allows you to do is to do the same name search that you could do in a regular Outlook email, but why it's called an assistant is because it'll allow you to see if the meeting you're scheduling conflicts with anything on their calendar. So for today, I put in my coworker, Miss Maria Cavens, part of the USART-KM team, hit enter, and her name displays. Another cool thing it does when you hover over whatever name you add here, it'll pop up with their picture. So there's my picture. Like I said before, there's several ways to start a new meeting invite. You can do it as an appointment. It's not necessarily a meeting, but it works the same way. You can send an invite, and the menu changes to a meeting. You can also go into new meeting, and basically you have the same menu that you had previously with the new appointment. And I just want to be clear, all the information that displays here is the information that you have in your Microsoft Exchange server. So if your profile is set up with a picture, then your picture will be displayed, and whatever information that you have in your calendar will be displayed here. So if I was to invite someone that was outside of the server, they would still receive the message, but their information would probably show here as tentative. Just like in Microsoft, there's several ways to do things. Another way to search for people is by clicking the Add Attendees option at the bottom. Why this is here is it gives you the same option you would have if you were sending an email. So you can search throughout your prospective servers to find the person you need for your meeting. Since we've already added Maria to our meeting, she's already displayed here. So by double clicking on any of these names or associations, it will add their name down here, and they will receive an email for the meeting invite whenever you send it. You can also add rooms by clicking on here. Whatever rooms you have stored in your Exchange server database will display here, and you can pick that and add it to your location displayed in the actual message, and I'll show you that in 1 second. Options. Okay, options basically gives you an overlay view. So by clicking this, it takes away or adds to your working hours or calendar details. And whatever calendar details you have, that will be displayed. You can send the meeting invite without showing any of your details, but more than likely you'll show the calendar details. Okay, auto pick. This is another cool option. What auto pick does is it allows you to let Outlook look throughout the calendars to choose whatever best time fits your meeting. So by clicking this, one of these options, earlier time, required people, and one resource, all this is doing is looking throughout the calendar to see when everyone is available and free. Okay, continuing back to our other options. Cancel invitation. By canceling an invitation, it basically changes the meeting invite back to an appointment. And you can put the subject line, the location. Location is what I spoke of before by adding a room. So what we'll do right now is we'll do an invite, changes it back to a meeting, and we'll go back to schedule assistant. And the adding room option would populate here in location. So we'll just pick this one randomly. Okay. And we'll go back, and the location is displayed right here. You can do it two ways. You can add it manually, or you can go to rooms and it'll give you that same display option. Also with the address book, it's the same as before, as I showed you. By clicking the address book, it allows you to look throughout the server. Checking names. If you know the person's last name, I can look up my name, and by checking names, it'll automatically pull me up. Sometimes it'll give you more options, and depending on the person, it might give you too many options. So your best bet would be to go to the address book and go from there. Okay, continuing on. The last thing I want to cover is response options. Response options has two categories: request a response and allow new time. And it's pretty self-explanatory. When your attendee receives a message, they'll be given three options: to accept the meeting, to send a maybe, or they can't attend the meeting at all. The next option is propose a different time. Self-explanatory again. If the meeting is at 12 and 2 o'clock works better for them, it allows them to propose a different time. That covers sending a meeting invite in Outlook 2016. I hope this was helpful, and have a great day.